Hello and welcome to the Cubanas TV, a news channel where we keep you updated on everything going on in the country. Don't forget that here at the Cubanas TV, it is our utmost priority for you to be updated on all the happenings in the country every single time. So if you are yet to subscribe to the Cubanas TV, what are you waiting for? Do well to click on the red subscribe button right there in front of you so that you can be updated on all the happenings in Nigeria. Once again, my people, welcome to the Cubanas TV. Stay tuned as you're about to be updated. If you are yet to turn on the notification, do well to click on the notification button right there in front of you so that you can get notified whenever we make a post. To make it easier, prevent you from searching the news. If once your notification button is turned on, whenever there's a news update, you will be notified ASAP. Once again, welcome to the Cubanas TV. Let us listen to the news headline for today. Confüsïøñ. As Nlc Tuc differ on minimum wage demand not 250,000 naira. Amid the lingering discussion, before we go into the news info, we can see the news headline that Nlc Tuc differ to minimum wage and demand not 250,000 naira. Our country, Nigeria is a very, very, very funny country. I remember that the first demand was about 600,000 naira, and the country offered 47, 48, and then they said 57, and then 60, and now they're saying 62. But yet, NLC are still insisting on a minimum wage of 250,000 naira. I really hope that the country will be able to meet this demand by the NLC, because the way the government keeps pricing this minimum wage, it's like they're pricing bread at the market, which necessarily should not be so. But let's listen to the news in full. Confusion as Nlc Tuc differ on minimum wage demand not 250,000. Amid the lingering discussion on a new national minimum wage for Nigerian workers, organized labor has said that it is not fixated on any figure. The tripartite committee on minimum wage ended its deliberation last week and submitted two figures to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for consideration as the minimum wage. While the government and the organized private sector proposed 2,000 naira, the leadership of Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress demanded 250,000 as the minimum wage. However, on Friday, 14th June, the president of the Trade Union Tuc, Festus Osifo, who was a guest on China's television breakfast program, The Morning Brief, said no figure is sacrosanct as there is always room for adjustment. Osifo stated that this after Joe Ajero-led NLC insisted that it would reject any amount offered by the government that is less than 250,000 naira as salaries of Nigerian workers. The active president of the NLC, Prince Adewale Adeyanju, said the tripartite committee, "Our demand still remains 250,000 naira only, and we have not been given any compelling reason to change this position." But speaking on Friday, Osifo said Labour was open to adjustment and not insisting on any amount and minimum wage, PM News reported. What we said is that for us, when we give figures, there is always a room to mend that. There's always a room for us to do some adjustments here and there, Osifo said. So there's no figure that is sacrosanct, there's no figure that is cast in stone, that both parties will be fixated on it. One of the reasons that we went on industrial action the last time was because when it got to 6,000, they told us that a couple cannot even join the 6,000 naira, and they cannot even add 1 naira to it. So that was one of the reasons that led to that industrial action, beyond the fact that there was also delays. Federal government noted the relief of Nigerians are expecting will not come only in the form of an increase in the wages, but from other packages lined up by the government. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, disclosed this to the journalists at the opening of the 2024 Synod of the Charismatic Bishop Conference of Nigeria in Abuja on Wednesday. Proofreading by Nkem Ikeke, journalist and copy editor at legit.ng. My brother, this is the news for today. As you see that the minimum wage is not still stable, as government is still tossing us around like a coin, and it's yet to determine if it's going to be a head or a tail. We really hope that Nigerian government do something about them insisting on the minimum wage of 62,000 naira. They should at least do something about it. The people of Nigeria are the ones working for all the monies that they are gathering. And yet these same laborers at who the country do not want to pay well. This is very sad and very disheartening. Anyway, my people, this is the news for today. Let me know what you think about this news in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions, and your observation about this news. Most importantly, if you are yet to subscribe to the Confüsïøñ TV, do well to click on the subscribe button right there in front of you and subscribe to the Confüsïøñ TV so that you can be updated on all the sectors in Nigeria, from the music to entertainment to sports to religion to politics to education. Literally every single sector in Nigeria is where we cover news on. So do well to subscribe and turn on your notification so that when we post, you can be notified of our news. Once again, thank you for watching the Confüsïøñ TV.